What is up, everyone, and welcome to episode 36 of the 16-ounce gaming podcast. Tonight is a night that we might remember or Toast, because good old Toast is still sleeping, I think. so far, it's just Surf and I. Surf, how you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks, mate. How are you?
Yep. Doing good. Roz is currently spending time with his wife. It's her birthday, so happy birthday to her.
Yeah.
And
Happy birthday, Mrs. Raz.
He made the right choice. No point in being in the doghouse.
No.
So, man, past week, anything great going on? Anything fun? What you did get into? Normal work stuff? Anything?
Work's just normal work week. Nothing exciting there. Played a bit less than I usually do, I think. Started that Hellblade game from Ninja Theory.
Okay.
Really, really good.
Yeah, there's a few people in the community playing that I noticed.
Yeah.
I think Kaboski, Risky, and Moose.
So we'll be able to discuss things at the end. I haven't really got too far into it. The combat's definitely a bit shallower than God of War. It's set in that same environment. It's sort of all Norse gods and stuff. So it's quite interesting playing it after God of War because you're sort of revisiting the same mythology, but from a different point of view. But for me, the thing that stands out so far is the sound design in that game. Play it with headphones. It's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah?
Really, really good. Maybe the best I've heard, I think.
Oh, wow.
Sort of genuinely creepy in places. So really enjoying that. What else have I played this week? Obviously, we'll probably discuss later. We had a couple of Rocket League games for the tournament. They were a laugh.
Yes.
And I think that's about it. Oh, and obviously I played a bit of Far Cry 5, the first DLC. Slowly going through that.
What's your thoughts on that so far? Have you not played enough to...
It's fun. It's more of the same with it's Far Cry 5. It's just more of the same, just in a different location. But that's not a bad thing because Far Cry 5 was fun to play.
Yeah.
The gunplay's nice. It moves quickly and fluidly, and the environments are really good. So I'm enjoying it. I think maybe in hindsight, I think I might wished I'd waited a bit longer. Just to get Far Cry 5 completely out of my mind, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, because this one's on Mars? Right?
No, that's the second one. I'm playing the first one, which is sort of Vietnam during the war. So
Far Cry Vietnam, that has to be fucking nuts.
It is. It's much the same. There's sort of like... You're trying to get to an evac point, because obviously it's an Ubisoft game, so you've crashed in a helicopter. So you got to get across the jungle to the evac point. And I think there's three mission types: rescue prisoners of war, destroy AA guns, and kill local captains. So as you go through the map, you come across one of those different three missions. It's very heavily biased towards stealth. You're rewarded. All your perks go around. Can you kill people stealthily? You sort of like get a chain building up. So if you get the 4 steps, you sort of move. You can move quickly and quietly. And the really nice one right at the end is all antagonists sort of get flagged as they come into an area around you, so you're never surprised too much.
Okay.
So, really enjoying it. But yeah, I think I'd rather waited maybe another couple of months so Far Cry 5 wasn't quite so fresh in my mind, because it is very similar to Far Cry 5 because it is just DLC to that game. So that's where I'm on that. I think that's about it. Oh, and I jumped back into Dead Space 3 just to try and collect some of the collectibles I missed when I did the playthrough. So, actually, I might bring it up later, actually.
There was something else that you played. You played it with me.
Oh, God, I always forget this. Yeah, you and me both jumped back into the Division.
Yeah, we did.
To get the shields. And
Yep.
yeah, how did I forget that? Because I'm absolutely loving it. It's
Yeah.
really,
Like,
really good.
I know, like the early episodes, I hated on it a bunch because, but from that time to now, like they've done so much to improve that game. And then I would like I said while we were playing, it was like, why didn't we play more of this underground game mode? Like,
Yeah.
the random dungeon generating, fight a boss at the end, and now they have the hunters come after you in there and shit. Like, it's a lot of fun.
God, those guys are tough.
Yeah, they are, and it's getting me excited for Division 2, which,
Yes.
you know, I know that you want to pick that up too. And I really like just the idea of them pulling people back in by rewarding these badges that it's supposed to like carry over into the Division 2. It's supposed to reward you with, I guess, cosmetics or something. I can't remember what.
Yeah, I can't remember. You definitely
We
get
talked
rewarded
about it
for
last
each
week, and I
badge you
can't
get.
remember.
I think there are 4 tiers, aren't there? And
Yeah.
you definitely get something for completing each tier. So, yeah, really, God, I totally forgot that because I've probably played more than any other game this week.
Yeah, you played it earlier today with me.
Yeah, I played earlier with
You forgot about it.
Got a lot of time in on Sunday, I think it was. And a couple of other times in the week. Yeah. Really.
No. What about you drinking anything good tonight?
I'm drinking Kopparberg pear cider.
Oh, nice. Because of it being so hot.
Yeah, and I do like pear cider because it's slightly less acidic than the standard apple cider. So it's a bit weaker than I thought. It's only 4.5, but really nice. So that's going down quite nicely, especially chilled out of the fridge. So how about you? What you've been up to this week?
This week, yeah. Let's see what they all do. I jumped in a couple different things, like at Division, like I said with you. I did more of a dive into that Defiance 2050. It's okay. It's an MMO-ish shoot and loot type game, so of course it has like a little bit of a hook in me just because I like those type of games so much. But out of, you know, Warframe is like 2 million times better than that game. Like, there's just I don't know if it's like kind of like in a semi beta mode or not now, but like I've been dashboarded a lot in that game, and there's been times where like loot's not like the basic loot stuff that you normally get off of everything you kill, which is like their like currency in the game doesn't drop and like things like that. But I don't know. I'll probably keep playing it just because I like them type of games. But they just put like a 6 gig patch out that I downloaded, so maybe it'll be a little different now. Maybe they fixed a bunch of things.
Like might fix quite a lot of things.
Yeah.
So is it like an FPS or like a third person?
It's third person, which is nice. I prefer third person personally. What else? I can't remember what else I played.
You played some Vermintide, didn't you?
Toast is on his way, people.
Yes.
Sorry, I got distracted by that. Oh yeah, I jumped into Warhammer Vermintide. I was going to get into that. Warhammer Vermintide is fucking fantastic. It's just, I don't know, like take Left 4 Dead. Like everyone compares it to Left 4 Dead. I know I'm not the first to say that, but it does. It's that horde mode, you know, tons and tons of enemies coming after you, but then add like a little bit of a loot grind to it. You know, so because like pretty much you go in every time your character, there's 4 starting characters and there's a bunch of other slots for more characters. So I'm sure there's going to be like you can purchase other characters, or there probably already is, and I just haven't looked into it. But yeah, you go into these random. So far, I've been doing random. I think you can pick them too, but just random matches, and then it's just you have an objective. But then it's just like hordes and hordes of monsters. The Skaven, or I guess like the Dead too, because it's like kind of zombie-ish looking things. But then like randomly anywhere during the mission, a boss can pop up. It's not always at the end of the mission kind of thing.
Oh.
And So they can be like little mini bosses that pop up, and then like the big boss at the end that you fight. And then as long as you complete, if you complete the mission, you get like bonuses and stuff. And there's certain items you can find while you're going through a mission, and they like help upgrade what chest you get at the end of the mission. And then that chest rewards you with loot. And then that loot you can equip, it's like swords and necklace and a charm, like that type of stuff.
So again,
and then you equip it to your. Yep, similar. Yep, same system. And like you like equip it, and it's like white loot, green loot, blue loot, that type of deal.
Oh, I get
like the same chain. So it's pretty cool. It's and you can you level up each character. The only thing that can suck, and this is why I didn't play it as much as I probably would have, is if you're not playing with a group of friends and your character is chosen by someone else, you can't play as that character. It has to be 4 separate characters.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I've been leveling up the elf chick because I really like playing as her, and then like I'm like, man, someone else has it, so I won't jump in there and I'll go. And it, like today, like I went to jump in it and someone always had her, so it just was like, screw it. And that's when I messaged you and was like, hey, you want to play the Division? So, but yeah, I played Vermintide with Shine and Kaboski, and then what sucked was like Moose jumped on right as like towards the end of the night that I couldn't. This was on like a Tuesday, I think it was, and I stayed up to like 11 o'clock at night on a school night. Ooh. Which I get up at 4:30 a.m. So I was feeling pretty fucking rough the next day, but it was worth it. I had so much fun playing that game. The game was so fun. So, but other than that, I think that's pretty much all I played was the Division with you. Rocket League. I've been playing some Rocket League. Oh, and then I got challenged by a guy we know. The name is the Chocolate Bear. Chocolate. Yeah, and we had our match today, but I won't give out details on that. I'll talk about that after he releases his video. When Toast gets in here, I'm sure he'll like to talk about the video he released of their match last week. If you want to check out that video, you can check it out on our YouTube page, which is the 16-ounce gaming family. Go on there and you can check out Chocolate Bear playing Toast, and Chocolate Bear is from the Cross Atlantic Gaming podcast, and they are part of the 16-ounce gaming family, so make sure you give them a check out too. Good cast. But very good. So yeah, we squeezed that in today. We did iDarb, which I really hope people watch this from the community and want to play iDarb again, because it is in Game Pass and it's a fantastic, fun, just crazy ass game. Have you ever played it?
No, I think because they gave it away with gold a while back, didn't they? So I've had it since it was like a gold game, but
yeah,
never ever played it. Hey,
Mr. What's up, Drunken Apps? Toast is in the building.
Still not quite here. I'll be here in a minute.
That's all good, dude. Take your time. I'm still talking, so you got plenty of time. But yeah. So we knocked that out. Yeah, it was a pretty good game. I'm telling you, people download Warhammer Vermintide. It is freaking fantastic. It looks good. It plays very well. It's fun, especially if you're like playing with some friends. And it's in Game Pass, so like definitely if you have Game Pass, download it. And I also think that this is what's awesome is that it came out on Game Pass at launch. So if more stuff like that comes out in Game Pass, that's just going to be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I think they definitely seem to be picking up, don't they? There's been quite a few games launched straight to Game Pass this month. So
yeah, and it just makes that $10 a month, which I get for less than $10 a month, because the Microsoft Rewards, which now they have an app for it on the Xbox. It used to be Xbox Rewards, used to be its own thing, but now they combined the two. I just go on, and you do it too. I go on and do all those like little surveys and stuff through that, and then do my like maximum amount of searches on Bing to get
binging away all day.
Yep, to ring up my points, and then you get 2,900 points. You can get $3 deposited into your $3 American dollars over here into your account. So I just keep doing that, and it looks like this month I might possibly end up having $6 in my account before the end of the month. So I will only pay $4 for Game Pass next month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is true. I think I'm making between 5 and 10 quid a month, which almost pays for Game Pass. Just by doing all my searches in Bing and sort of doing the surveys and stuff, which are really quick. I mean, it literally take a minute. And
now you have the Xbox app where you can go in and just click on the little, get extra like 15 points a day.
Yeah, just by clicking on that, or 5
simple
points just for clicking here. Yeah, really, really good. Totally recommend it, guys. It's free money. It really is.
Yep. So that's your 16-ounce gaming economics tip on how to get Game Pass cheaper. And then when I'm drinking tonight I am drinking. I just dropped my pen. I am drinking Wolf Pup Session IPA from Golden Road Brewing Company out in Los Angeles, California. It's really good. Pretty citrusy. For an IPA, it's like light on the tongue for once. It's not like super heavy, you know.
So a bit summery.
Yeah, it was made more so like they add the citrus character and all to it to make it more of a enjoyable beer during the summertime. I guess like when you're out in California, you probably don't want to be drinking too heavy of a beer since it's always hot out there. Sorry, dropped my pen. Got to keep the notes on editing shit. So, well, Toast, are you ready now?
Yep.
Sweet, perfect. Toast, you're up next. Welcome. Yeah, sorry that we went ahead and started. I just figured you probably either were sleeping or was going to wake up late or not wake up. So,
yeah, I had an alarm set, running. So fuck knows what happened.
But the classic hit the sleep button by accident type move might have happened or something.
Fuck knows. I've not done a lot of gaming. I was just basically away drunk for the week. I've had like just under 30 litres of beer. It was basically get up, go in the hot tub, chill, eventually let the dogs out, take them. I was a fucking late king, so take them a walk for a couple of hours, go back, chill in the hot tub, watched fucking, what was that I was watching? The Last Man on Earth. It's like an Amazon series, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So I've basically watched all 4 seasons of that in the week. That's fucking...
That sounds perfect.
That's with Will Forte, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like stupid humour, but it's good to just watch a wee short comedy episode of stuff every so often.
My favorite thing in that show is in the first season his margarita pool.
Yeah.
It's just a kiddie pool filled with margarita and he lays in it with a straw.
Yeah. Oh, no. And he's got the rim covered in salt.
Yeah. Oh, geez, I'm gonna have to watch this. Oh damn.
Yeah, it's on
to watch list.
It's on a standard channel, Fox over here. So I guess like Amazon picked up the contract like they do for some BBC stuff over here. Like, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Funny show.
I mean, that was really good. The place we were at as well, it was called a dark park sort of thing. Like there was no natural light, no man-made light sort of thing for however many miles.
Wow.
Just fucking stars everywhere you look and all that sort of shit.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Sounds so good.
Yeah. So instead of taking the Switch, I just ditched gaming for the week sort of thing. Had a break.
Yeah, always good to unplug once in a while.
It is. Yeah. I mean, that's sort of on my bucket list. Go somewhere like the middle of a desert or the Lake District or something, or Scottish Highlands, and just no natural light and just see the night sky properly. Yeah,
it's crazy the difference it makes. It's like where our hot tub was, like there was a light And if somebody blocked the light, you could see like fucking 1,000 more stars, sort of thing. Just for that one light with interference, sort of thing. I didn't realise how much a difference it made.
No, it's huge. Like light pollution, definitely. Yeah.
But like before we went away, I finished the first playthrough in Nier Automata. That was really good. It's got 4 separate stories from what I understand. Like, well, the same overall story, it's just 4 different perspectives, so you're doing different things. Because obviously it's only 2 characters in this main playthrough, so I don't know who characters 3 and 4 are going to be. But basically, anytime you weren't with this character fighting, you were away doing something else, and it's sort of filling in the blanks when you go through the second playthrough. I don't know anything, but I've seen comments about it makes you fucking think like what you thought you were clearly the good guy in the first story. It makes you doubt that as you go through it when you see it from other people's perspective. So it should be quite good. But,
so you're interested in playing the other 3 perspectives then?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sweet.
It surprised me. I didn't think it'd be like I'd enjoy it so much. But I think used to would definitely enjoy it. I mean, we know Raz wouldn't, but
we'll get it for free when I get it. It's definitely on my list.
And then today when I got back, I tried to squeeze in some No Man's Sky, so I got a good few hours on that. I still can't make my mind up on it because it does just dump you at the start and give you like minimum help. So I'm waiting for something to grab me because it hasn't yet.
Now, did you get a chance to test like the whole multiplayer thing since it supposedly has multiplayer now?
Nope. When I started up the game, it talked about joining somebody's world or starting them all, and I just
starting your own
sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm up in the air about that game, so I'm interested in seeing if it doesn't grab you, it probably won't grab me. So I'll wait to see what it does with you because you bought that a while. Oh, that's right. Yeah, all right. That never mind. That came out on PlayStation 4 first, and now it just got released on Xbox. Is what I was thinking with all the patches that brought multiplayer and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So did you play it on the PS4 at all, Toast?
No, never touched it. Just I've seen. Well, one of the things that made me buy it was since this patch came out, it's back up to number 1 on Steam. Like with all the positive reviews that came. So it's basically fucking one of the typical fanboy comments I've seen all over the fucking Facebook and shit like that. Like, thanks PlayStation for beta testing our game.
Oh yeah, and, it's typical. Yeah.
Same shit that happens with the preview program games for us. No, I'm surprised they stuck with it with all the shit that they got. It's basically 2 years it's taken them to get to this state. I think if they didn't fix it, they wouldn't be able to release another game. People would just tell them to fuck off.
Yeah, that studio would be dead. Definitely. Well, since you just woke up, are you jumping back in on the train? Are you drinking anything? Or are you just having some water?
That's why I had to wait, like, to get a couple of pints poured. But basically, I'm on that Pelforth that I was on last week. Turns out it's French made. It's just English style lager. So I thought it was English at first, just with the name, but it's just like fucking French made English imitation idea. But yeah, it's really good. I did, when I was away, I did have Gandalf IPA. It's like the only IPA they've got for this machine thing just now, apart from like the craft IPA things that, like, the things have to get delivered chilled and they cost like 3 times as much and all that shit. So fuck them. But Gandalf was really good. It was like Shipyard with a sort of stronger taste to it.
Like more of a hoppy flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was really good too. It's 8% as well, or 7.9 or some shit. So it gets you fucked up without you realising.
Yeah, those type of beers always sneak up on you, especially if they're good, because you drink them like a normal beer, and then all of a sudden you're like, I had 4 of these. Why do I feel so good?
Yeah, I have fucking as well. It probably seems sad, but I've got magnets on my beer thing now, and there's some guy on like the group for the people that own the same machine as me does like every beer that they do, and it's like he's got a bottle cap, so I can just put the bottle cap for that beer. It's not like a real bottle cap, it's like a fucking man-made thing, just with that label so I know what's in the machine sort of thing. So like, I've got a wee Belfort bottle cap on one and Desperado's one on the other, and any time you change it, you can just change the thing.
Well, that's good. So, especially since you got 2.
Yeah, it'll come in handy when
what you got.
Drunk as fuck. Try to remember what one's what. But.
Yeah. Oh, shit. All right, well, I guess we can move on. You had the UK community play last week, right? Not really. No, didn't go down.
Ryan and Sweeney played GTA. Yeah. Nothing. It all fell apart.
That's right. Yeah,
I planned to be there, but I ended up with an argument with the next door neighbour.
And
so
I planned to be there, but then I'd seen the 2 of them and nobody else, and thought, "Fuck that."
Let's pluck away at Surf's personal life. So what did you and your neighbor get into?
Oh no, there was just a big argument. He accused me of keying his car. There's a car parking war going on in around the little set of flats and houses that make up my little estate, and I've got the best car parking place in the place because it's the best one if you're driving, because it's just on the left of the front door. So it's closest to the front door as you get out of your car. And there's just lots of arguments over stuff. And he just sort of started banging on the door and accusing me of keying his car, which I hadn't done.
Oh, man.
So, yeah. That
invite him to the meetup, men.
Invite him.
What was that, sorry?
Invite him to the meetup. Pretend you're mending some bridges. Tell him it's a weekend of free booze. And we'll set fucking Ryan and Sweeney on him.
A weekend of free parking.
A weekend of free parking, yeah. So,
oh, man.
I think I might know who might have keyed his car, but I wasn't going to go into that if it was keyed.
No. Now, would you say this guy deserved to have his car keyed?
Well, if it's in my spot, yeah. I mean, because the weird thing is, I've got the best car parking place, but I don't drive, as you know, so it's free. So I've got to deal with someone else who's got the worst car parking place. So I said, look, I don't want people grabbing it and thinking it's free forever. So if you use it on the understanding that I'll give you pre-warning when I've got friends coming over or whatever, and then don't park there so they can use it. So it works really well because it stops people thinking it's a free car parking place. And
is it reserved or is it just you've always fucking cleaned
it? It's numbered, so
right.
It is my car parking place. So yeah, by the way, if I let somebody park there, it just stops because it's the best one. It stops people thinking, oh, it's never used. I'll park there. So
yeah.
I have a feeling the person I've got to deal with potentially might have keyed his car if he tried to park there and he wasn't, but I'm not sure. So I'm not going to say anything. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just in case the authorities are keeping an eye on watching, listening to your podcast.
It boiled down to me saying, well, I didn't key your car, but maybe if you hadn't parked in my car parking place, it wouldn't have happened. So I don't know if that made me sound guilty.
That made you sound guilty. Oh, shit.
Surf's doing this whole conversation, just sat back, stroking a cat.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's showing me. And by the time all that was over, it was much the same as Toast. I got back and I looked in, it was like, oh, it's just Beaver and Ryan. So, yeah, I think I'll leave them to it.
Well, with that, I guess we can get into our news. Not a lot of news this week.
No, not at all.
Yeah, or at least not enough that we dug up in a couple minutes before we start the podcast. Actually, I don't know when you did this, Surf, but I appreciate it.
It was.
So I really don't. I don't really remember hearing anything major this week anyway. But I guess the first thing we'll get into is Battlefield 5's Grand Operations. Is where rounds take place over the course of an in-game day, slowly adopting different gameplay features that build to a climatic final. Won't be available at launch. Battlefield launches on October 19th. So one of their modes won't be available.
Yeah, that's coming. They're just saying it's coming later. No idea of how much later. So, sounds like an interesting
one. You
one.
play like the capture map, isn't it? But like different rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
yeah.
Keep going. Like you need to capture points A, B, and C to start with, and then it'll go on to like D, F, and all that, and then the fucking train or whatever will spawn in and all that push.
Yeah, they had that in BF1 also, right? Didn't they? Where you play like
I think so.
It was like scenarios that actually happened that could have sort of, I guess, were supposed to be sort of battles that took place during World War One, I think.
Yeah, I remember the news article I read sort of said it's like a feature from Battlefield 1. So,
okay. All right.
Well, I think it's fine. It doesn't. I mean, what's the point of
shit happens.
What's the point of having it there for launch if it's not going to work? We'll just hold off.
Yeah, and it's just a mode. It's not like they're putting the whole game back.
So they're probably busy getting that Battle Royale working.
Yeah. At least they're trying to do something right, unlike the next group of people. Yeah,
I'll put this in especially
both of them,
for you.
but one of them. Bunji and Blizzard are teaming up to make the series lore much more manageable for a price. The two companies are working together to publish a series of Destiny Grimoire anthology books, and the first one is now available for pre-order for $24.99. That's American dollars. The Destiny anthology series is meant to be a complete compendium of lore intended to expand fans' understanding of what's going on in the world of Destiny and what it means to be a guardian. Each book will have a specific focus on one aspect of the world. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
So we got rid of Grimoire cards, but we didn't put it in the game because we were always planning to release a set of books.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's just
a money grab.
It is. It's complete money grab.
See when Grimoire cards were in the game, if they brought this out to go alongside it and say, look, for those of you that complain, here's all of them in one place, I wouldn't have an issue. But the fact that they're not in the game now is bullshit.
Yeah. Destiny 1. A lot of people complain about Grimoire cards, but poop time, that was some great reading. Like, I caught up on a lot of lore in Destiny when I was taking a shit. Now, like, come on, man. Like Toast said, this is just a fucking money grab.
Yeah.
But I guess they're teaming up with what they're... I know Blizzard is owned by Activision as well, but is Blizzard known for making lore books for their stuff too?
I could believe they probably would.
I imagine so, yeah.
Because they got
a bunch of shit about World of Warcraft and all that isn't in the MMO, but has released as books and all that. Just probably like the Halo books and all that you get. They're probably trying to fucking have that similar sort of market.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what they're after.
Bunji used to be like one of my favorite studios, and like they're just slowly just like making me drive away. Like I'm just driving away looking in my rearview mirror like I don't they're running at me, and I'm just like I'm not gonna stop and let you get back in my car. Like I'm just like, God, they're pissing me off so bad. And I even jumped in like I said, from the last podcast, I jumped to Destiny 2 in hopes that something would grab me back and all would be forgiven, but it was just the same old shit and I don't know.
The one thing I did
And
see,
then-
which I didn't put in the article there, was I think at the end it said each of the books will come with a code to get like a special
an
patch
in-game
or
emblem.
skin
Fucking
for in-game.
God,
So people know you
fuck,
bought the
man.
book.
So that people, like, if you're in a party with someone and you're gonna team up to go do something, and they're like, "Oh, where'd you get that skin at?" "Oh, I got it. You can get it if you buy this book."
Yeah, buy this book.
So that person goes buy that fucking book. Fucking slimy bastards.
Yeah, they've done that for a while, haven't they? Like, they've done fucking t-shirt, like, if you buy this limited edition t-shirt, you'll get the fucking emblem in game as well and all that shit.
Yeah. So, whatever. Destiny 2 has, one more year in it, and then Destiny 3 will probably come out.
Fuck knows,
I won't be buying that.
No,
I definitely don't think, like I said, if Charlie Mops buys the expansion, I don't even think I can play it because they did that whole, like, you must own the other 2 expansions.
yeah, they
thing,
fuck you over,
so-
didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah. And then on top of that, they have that, that fucking seasonal pass bullshit now, too. That's $35 for a year.
Yeah. It's like the Taken
Yeah.
King plus season pass idea.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because like all the like small things that the little events they would do in between DLCs. Now, pretty much to participate, you gotta be paying this a fucking subscription fee. Is what it pretty much comes out to be. Yeah,
yep.
bunch of bullshit. So, and to piss off other people, Activision also yanks the Avengers remastered version of Marvel Ultimate Alliance and its sequel have been removed from the PlayStation, Xbox, and PC stores. This appears to have happened exactly 2 years after they were released, probably due to the license expiring. Activision has a history of delisting games with no warning.
So, the reason I threw that in is just the fact that I think Raz only bought them a couple of weeks ago because we were playing.
Yeah.
We were playing the first one a couple of weeks back. So yeah,
like there's nothing wrong with that. Like if there's nothing they can do about the license
they lost
expiring,
the license,
but they could give a heads up. Like there's so many ways to reach out to people now via social media that they could have put out a fucking tweet like 3 weeks ago or something, but they want people buying that game up until the end. So that's pretty much what that is.
I'm assuming it works the way that Raz has bought the game, so he's got a digital copy of it. I'm assuming the way it works is he could still download it, but you wouldn't be able to. Nobody can buy it new, I guess is how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think if you still have it and still own it, you can still run it and play it, but you can't. Like you said, like no one can purchase it new. Yeah.
But it's how long are they going to keep the servers running now?
Yeah.
Yep.
I heard a lot of people arguing, see, this is the problem with digital games. If it was on disc, you wouldn't have the issue. But I think that's bollocks nowadays as well, because even if you own the disc, the disc is no good because there's always first day patches, isn't there?
Yeah.
So owning
Plus,
the disc
like,
doesn't mean
whenever they turn the servers off, it doesn't matter.
And when they turn the servers off, it doesn't matter exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still digital, man. Fuck having a bunch of discs. Yeah. One thing that can't happen to your disc is like, a young kid get a hold of them and scratch them or something. So. Well, I guess we could move into this one. I just said we should probably talk about it because it involves someone involved in the geek culture. Chris Hardwick is going to be returning to the AMC's Talking Dead and his show. Was it Talking Hardwick or whatever? Talking Chris or whatever? Yeah. After comprehensive assessment by the network regarding the sexual assault allegations from his ex-girlfriend. I don't know. Did you guys ever? I read this today at work because it popped up on my as a Google notification, and so AMC did the right thing when these allegations came out. In my opinion, and some people I might get some hate for that, but instead of just straight up firing him, they did a suspension while doing an investigation. Obviously, if they were found. But the reason why they brought him back was the ex-girlfriend would not participate in the investigation.
Yeah.
So
well,
I just found that.
If she won't back up her allegations, then I suppose.
Yeah.
What else can they do? I guess.
Yeah, I found it kind of weird. Like, you come out with those allegations. She didn't specifically name him, but I think it was quite obvious who she was talking about, kind of thing. And so did a lot of other places. That's why he didn't host San Diego Comic-Con and like a bunch of other stuff. But then, like, for a network to try to do the right thing and then you just like don't participate in the investigation seems kind of weird to me. Don't know what happened between these two people, but that just seems strange. And then she had the excuse of she just wanted to bring awareness. She had no intention of destroying his career. And I don't know. I feel like there's other ways of bringing
awareness. Yeah, I don't know.
Awareness than just like at random night on it was like midnight at the time she posted that thing on Twitter. You know what I mean? So just strange.
It is a strange one. We'll probably never know the full truth, but
yeah, but if Chris Hardwick did all that shit, then he's a fucking prick. You know what I mean? There's nothing around that. Like that's not right at all. But
if he didn't,
false allegations towards a person isn't right either. No, so, exactly. But who knows? You know what I mean? So, but just out there for any of those people that are Chris Hardwick fans, and we're hoping that he didn't do stuff. We still don't know because, again, she didn't participate in the investigation. I guess this next part, anybody, if you want to take this one?
Yeah, Turn 10 have done a U-turn. Loot crates are to be removed from Forza Motorsport 7, and they've confirmed they won't be appearing at all in Horizons 4. The racing game allow players to use the CR currency to purchase randomised boxes of unlocks, including cosmetics and mods, to earn more CR in races. Some called the game pay to earn as opposed to pay to win, and asked developer Turn 10 to change the system. They noted that although it's never charged money for the unlocks, they have continued to be a source of controversy. So with the overwhelming feedback, they've decided to get rid of them because they feel out of place. So even if you're not paying for loot boxes, they're so hated, they've got to go. Well, if the players don't want it, fair dues on Turn 10 for getting rid of them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on this. So if you weren't paying for cash for them, I'm not quite sure why people were so against them. But
that's a little weird.
I'm not a big motorsport fan, so I haven't played it. So I don't know what effect they had on the game.
So did you ever play Motorsport, or you only play Horizon?
Nah, just Horizon. I think the only thing I could think of that would annoy some people were if there was like particular fucking, like, I know you could get suits because I've had fucking codes sent to me saying, oh, you can now wear this Halo suit in Forza Motorsport and all that bitch. So maybe people just didn't like the random nature of that. They wanted to just be able to buy the suit with their credits instead of buy a box with a chance to get a particular suit or something like that.
Yeah, that's
maybe there was point. Decals for cars or some shit. I don't know.
That's actually a really good point, because I think we've said this before, haven't we? It's the randomised thing about boxes that nobody likes. I mean, I think you said, Toast, there wouldn't be the fuss if you could buy boxes with money, but you know exactly what you're going to get in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's that sort of gambling thing. Yeah.
The nice thing is, when do you think you will see Forza Horizon 3 pop up in Game Pass?
Well, this ties in a bit with the games for gold.
Because the games for gold, yeah. I think it'll be coming.
It's weird. I don't know.
Oh.
Because that's weird. I don't know why they're not going into Game Pass, but they're going into gold. It's really strange.
Yeah, I guess I should have read what was coming next.
Every company wants to make money, so I think they're putting Horizon 2 into the game, into the gold, get people interested to buy Horizon 3 in the month that follows, and then it'll go into Game Pass or some shit, so they can have a last little spend on it before it's in the Game Pass.
Yeah, the So I might as well move into games with gold for August, which looks like looks like a pretty damn strong gold month. Well, we got like Toast just mentioned, Forza Horizon 2 10th anniversary edition is being popped in there from August 1st to the 31st. For Honor, which is a game that I know Toast is pumped about getting in there because I know you played a lot when that first dropped. Hopefully a lot of people in the community download it from August 16th to September 15th. And Toast, what is it that you like so much about that game?
It's a fighting game without the button bashing bullshit. It's probably just because I took the fucking time to learn how to play it. But it's slightly different, and I suppose as well, because it's like duels with Vikings, samurais, and who the fuck else was it? Knights.
Yeah. I remember the trailer.
Plus, basically, the ones they added are all like random fucking things that don't necessarily fit into them. So they've got like a Highlander, some witch doctor type fucking psycho. Like she just jumps on you and fucking eats you. That's one of her attacks. Pins you down and takes a bite out of you. But no, it's just slightly different, I suppose. It's like you've got a third person run around, but then like you run into somebody and all of a sudden it's like a epic one-on-one duel, or else you just get gangbanged off with 4 people if you run into them at the wrong time. With like the control system's really good and all that shit once you learn it. I don't know, just really liked it.
I watched a few streams. It looks fun because if I remember rightly from the streams I watched, there's sort of like NPCs as well you can fight, and then
there's certain game modes. There's minions and stuff that'll, like some characters have an ability where, like if they're a vanguard character usually, which is like the main character for each faction, has one vanguard sort of thing. Like you could regain health by killing the minions or some sort of shit, instead of just standing on the flags like the other characters would to get their health and stuff. There's assassin classes and all that shit as well, so like the wee fast nimble ones have all got sort of speed based perks, and like a lot of them do bleed damage, like damage over time and things like that. You've got the big tanky ones. It's just a good sort of rock, paper, scissors with your character, but everybody can take everybody out. You just need to be good enough.
Yeah, I remember when it was there was like a free weekend and I played with you for a weekend, and I was shit at it, but I still had a lot of fun. But like you said, like it is a fighting it is a fighting game, but learning how to use your sword like to defend, and because you actually move it around to block, you gotta try to predict like who's attacking you's attacks, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, good one to add to the community playlist, I guess.
Definitely, yeah.
Be good to get like a wee tournament, fucking just a quick 1v1 sort of thing. Not with me, but with all the people that are brand new to it, because it's basically the whole community.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Yep. Well, we're also getting on the 360, Dead Space 3, which I think you already gotten 1 and 2 through Games with Gold, right?
Yes, all 3 now.
So,
and they're all in EA Access as well, anyway.
Yeah, so the whole trilogy, right? August 1st to the 15th.
Yeah, I'm hyped on that one because I need somebody to... There's some collectibles in that game. I'm trying to get them all, but a couple of them you can only get. There are a couple of side missions that are co-op only. So I'm hoping a few other people in the community, I might find somebody to play with to help me collect all the collectibles.
Well, I'm trying to play the first one. So.
Oh, are you?
I haven't played any of them. Yeah. So, all right, and then also for you Disney fans out there, Disney Epic Mickey 2: The Power of 2 comes out for free August 16th to 31st to all gold members.
Any idea what that sort of game that is?
Shite, probably. No,
Shite, yeah, would probably be.
I feel like that was like they were like, all right, we got these 3 awesome ones. We need one more really awesome game. And then someone was like, well, let's just use this. And they're like, okay, that makes 4. I mean, I guess it's good for like if you have like a toddler,
Platformer,
like something they can play. Okay.
I mean,
No.
there are 3 solid sort of AAA titles in there, aren't there, for this month? So that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's a very good lineup.
Best month it's had probably this year, at least.
Yeah, definitely. Well, moving on from news, that's all we got. We did start a Rocket League tourney, and we have so far a bunch of people doing their 1v1s. I don't know if everyone's finished. I think we got a few people that still got to respond to others.
I don't think I'm at the end. I've played 2 of my matches. I played Chocolate and Milk.
A bunch of people are away ahead, and then I think there's only 2 games, but they've still got another 3 nights basically. I've got till Monday morning to get their game done, so
okay. Do we have any sort of update we want to give, or if not,
just
right.
I'll fucking post the new matchups Monday morning for the next round. There's not a lot. I think as we get in towards the semi-final and the finals, we're going to try and arrange to have the ones streamed. So there's like VODs of them and stuff. Put them on YouTube.
Okay.
But these early matches, it's just a case of knocking them out. Get it done as quick as possible. But it's a week for each round sort of thing. So like, Surf, you've played 2 years, haven't you?
Yes, I am.
So like, you technically don't have to play again for our 2 Sundays.
No, trying to stay ahead though.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep playing, so you can get good.
That ain't gonna happen.
It's definitely got the interest going now, and everybody that came in saying, "Oh, I'm terrible at all that shit." I keep seeing them on playing it now and stuff. So
yeah, I know. Chocolate said he's really into it now.
I mean,
yeah,
it's a game
bullshit,
that
actually fucking the NEC.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Video.
Oh yeah, that ties in with.
What's your side? What's your side of the story on that?
I beat him 19-1. There is no other side to the story.
but according to his video, you were offsides a lot.
Yeah, offside, and the referee called a foul, and I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, so you were here earlier.
Better at editing.
Oh,
dude, I thought he did a decent job for his first go. I thought he did well.
Hey, you beat me.
But
3-2. I did win one of the matches. Sorry, 2-1. I did win one of the matches.
Okay, do you remember the scores of the matches? Were they close scores?
I think it was 4-2, and then I beat him 5-3, and then I think the last one was 4-0. But I called bullshit because I was on I won the second game, and I was feeling quite up. I was sort of in the zone, and Chocolate, I'm doing this now, Craig, had to go and sort his kid out. So there was like a 10-minute pause, and then when he came back, he flashed my ass. So I
did it.
He psyched me out.
I would say he did a mental game on you.
So, but they were fun. It's just one of those games. I'm absolutely shit at it, but you can't play that game and not have fun.
Yeah. Well, we played our match earlier today, so it's going to be interested how he twists that.
Fucking what was that?
Yeah, but it was nowhere. It was actually it was a very good match. I'll put it that way. That's all I'll say, because I don't want to ruin anything for his video. It wasn't like yours where you just straight up destroyed him. Because iDarb is a fucking insane game. Anyone can win that. So, but I'm hoping. I told before you joined in. I told Surf, I was like, I'm hoping this sparks people's interest in iDarb, because it is a very fun game, and it would be another good community play game.
See, the last I knew is you couldn't do more than 1v1 for online, though. It was only local that let you go up to 8.
Oh, really?
Unless they've changed that. That was the one thing about it that fucked it, because otherwise
that's
I would have been doing it for community plays and stuff.
Damn it. It's ruining my plans.
It might have got patched in, I just know when it first came,
it
wasn't possible.
I played the fuck out of that game when it first came out. Like, people were just coming over my house, and like even my like relatives and stuff that never play video games were just like, "Can we play that iDarb game?" And it was like, "Fuck yeah, we can." Thing was awesome.
Do you get a lot of people tweeting and fucking it up, or is that quite rare?
It's probably rare now.
Yeah, you would have to be broadcasting it too, and then like there is the option to turn hash bombs off. So, but like it's really fun when like the reason why I liked it would be like when we were living down in Baltimore and Sarah's like cousins and her brother and all would come down to visit and they'd crash at our place. We would just play like 1v1, but then everyone else sitting in the room would have Twitter up and just keep fucking with whoever's playing. It was just a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, very
Actually, I forgot to say as well, No Man's Sky has that idea for Mixer.
Oh, okay.
It has you can turn interactive on, and then people can use their sparks to like boost your health or call in a fucking storm or enemies. Or
that's cool.
Like that. I've not done it myself. I just seen Stupendous turned it on quickly, and while a lot of people were fucking with him, he also made a fortune as well. Because there's a way like you can spend sparks to like donate money or credits to them as well.
Oh, okay. So when you say made money, like he made money off of like people are donating sparks to give him money at the same time,
like, to get in-game credits or something like that.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for him.
Yeah. I don't know what all the options are. I think it mostly helps, but there's some ways to fuck up the streamer as well. But again, that's an option. You turn it on or off. He just turned it on for like the last 10 minutes of his stream.
Cool. That's pretty cool. Seems like a lot of games are doing a lot of Mixer interactive. Oh, that's another big piece of news we missed. Shit, let's go back. Let's roll back to the news. The exclusive Rooster Teeth signed a mixing help me out here. A streaming deal with Mixer. They're going to be doing their live streams
or something, isn't it?
For RTX on Mixer.
Oh, okay.
So that's a pretty big deal. I mean, Rooster Teeth's huge.
Yeah,
you know
they're
what I mean?
Big name in the space. Yeah.
Yeah, and usually Twitch. I mean, Twitch is like always got those type of things on lock usually. So that's pretty awesome. I think Mixer's just growing.
Yeah, it's definitely getting more popular because like Organic's favourite, that fucking Australian bitch, whatever she's called.
Lana Pierce.
Yeah, she's left IGN now. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but she is streaming, and she's streaming on YouTube and Mixer now, but not Twitch.
Yeah. I think the last thing I saw from her was because of the issue with work visas over here in the United States, or how pain in the ass they are for people. She can't legally start working yet because they're going through all of that bullshit since she's changing jobs. You would think. So she can't officially start or state what she's doing until that gets all cleaned up, kind of thing.
Oh, they're all going. And this Laura Lollipop's gone.
Laurie Lollipops is gone?
Yeah, she got sacked. She got...
bullshit.
Not
She's
sacked.
Been fucking given a golden parachute after Major Nelson
redundant-sized. Yeah, it would have been redundant-sized with a nice golden parachute now that the Holo... Because she used to work on HoloLens, didn't she? So...
Yeah.
She's gone.
They're just trying to keep it under wraps, but she got interfered with. Major Nelson. #.
He did creep on her a lot, didn't he? Or at least
that's why I
sounded
stopped
like
listening. Like, I liked the podcast. It was good information and shit, but that's why I stopped listening to it because of that.
I mean,
probably like 2 years ago now or something.
Again. The last one I watched, he seemed more interested. Major Nelson seemed more interested in AC Bongos, if I'm honest. There was a bit of a...
AC Bongos pisses me off as well. It's from fucking Aberdeen.
Oh, is it Aberdeen? Oh, is that not a good bit?
It's not fucking the bit I'm at, so...
Oh, right. Fair enough.
It's like if somebody starts coming comparing you to a Cockney all the time.
Oh, yeah. No, that would annoy me, yeah. Or somebody from Norfolk. That's fair enough. Aberdeen, that's where all the oil is, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like, I think it's the most expensive place to live just now or some shit in Scotland.
So he came probably from like some wealthy peeps?
Nah, probably not.
No,
it's just
working family kind of thing area.
It's just in that area, that's where all the oil rigs are based off of, so that's where all the people that work on the oil rigs stay.
Oh,
usually.
gotcha.
So it's just driven the price of everything up.
Got you. No. Well, you guys got anything else you want to cover? Pretty much.
No, I think I'm all done.
Toast, you got anything you need to say? Anything you got out there?
No, everything I want to say is just political now with Scotland and fucking independence.
Okay. Oh boy.
Well, that's for another podcast.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, this will end episode 36 of the 16-ounce gaming podcast. Again, you guys can listen to us live and also hang out and find out about future community plays on our Discord. So go ahead and join us on Discord. Give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at 16ounce_gaming, on Facebook and YouTube at 16ounce gaming family. Review us on iTunes. Whatever. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you all next week. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
See you.